Landing on runway 19er. Man, this is coming in hot.
30, 20, retard.
Oh my God. That's South Africa. Oh my God. Hang on to it. Hang on to her. Oh, reverse thrust. Oh, it's still in my heart. I think this is as good as this is going to get quality wise. It looks like FSX. Oh, there we go. But it's not FSX. It's clearly a mobile. This infinite flight? Looking good. Are we landing in this view or is this a replay? I think it's a replay. There you go. Those sounds, though. Those sounds. So was that the autopilot disconnecting? That was an auto land? I think that was the autopilot disconnecting we heard. That sound. Listen right here. Right when the wheels touch down, that looks like it did its own auto flare. That right there. Woo, 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 woo. So autopilot off. 737-900 on VATSIM. PMDG. And Microsoft Flight Simulator.
2060 on departure, fly heading 320, the wind com, runway 30, clear
A
for
tad
takeoff.
high on the approach. Altitude, we have no missed approach set at all. No missed approach altitude set. Oh, a little early on that flare. We're losing a lot of speed here, way below VREF. Salvage it, hold it off. There you go. And she's down. Boy, that looked like a lot of flare for a 900 series. Woo! Blinded. Some double strobes though, baby. Oh, looking nice. Oh, that looks good. Yep, it was definitely Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Look at that skip and a stutter when you touch down. FlyJ Sim 727 in X-Plane. Looking good here. A little fast, it looks. There you go. Hold it off. God, I love that sound. Center line. Nicely done. You can see that crosswind's hitting you on the left-hand side. There was no crosswind correction happening there. That's why that wing is lifting up as much as it is. We saw that windsock was like pointing straight out. Oh, baby. FSX. Yes. What is the sim rate? The sim rate is slow. Or is this the speed we're at? We're at 142. Seems high on a VREF, but it's probably the VREF. No DME. Don't need it. No DME at all. Hey, we got seasons, though. We do have seasons working here. Yeah, this is in slow-mo, it looks like. Man, we've really come a long way.
50, 40,
30,
20.
There we go. Hold it off.
10.
Don't try to butter it. Let it come down. There you go. Nice. Right down the center line, too. FSX, 10 out of 10 sim. All right, short final. This is where it all comes together. 140. This is getting a little scary. Although we do have some wind moving. Look at the water down there getting moved around. All right, we're 3 red, 1 white, so we are low. If the PAPI light system's working, which it never really does.
60, 50,
Okay.
40, 30,
0, 5.
20. Retard, 5.
We got a 5. We had a nice wing dip happen there, but we did get a 5, which usually means that you're going to be smooth. To slow down after landing, press and hold X. Ibiza, and look at the movement on the yoke here.
30.
That is so much movement. There you go. Miley. Dude, we touched down like 170 knots. What were we doing before the runway? We're doing 172 knots before we get to the edge of the... I was like, this is fast.
30, 20.
Way low on the approach. I mean, yeah, we got a smooth landing, but at what cost? Just in time for the holidays, we have Prime Air and their wonderful 737-800 freighter coming in. Looks good. Hold it off. We're floating too much. Oh, there we go. Oh, we're definitely in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Look at that photogrammetry in the background. Yep, we definitely are. Couldn't really tell. The sim robbed you of the landing replay. Okay, we're in the C-17 here. Just kidding. This is the looks like the Dreamliner. I'm telling you, whenever you have like graphics cranked low on Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, sometimes it looks like X-Plane at a first glance at night. Oh, we're pulling speed brake out? No, 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 no. That's scary. All right, autopilot is disconnected. 140 knots right on VREF using that HUD. Or a HUD flyer here. Bang on the numbers there. We have our heading at 011. Yeah, and on the HUD, you're basically hunting those little circles. They need to be lined up. Yeah, you're trying to get that donut into that circle. What I'm noticing is that the actual sim itself is running at a much higher frame rate than this HUD. I would just put this HUD away and land manually. I wouldn't even use the HUD if I had to deal with the frame rate this low while landing. But you're doing a good job maintaining it. There you go, you got it. Right on the donut.
50, 40, 30, 20.
There you go.
10.
That was a good landing. Like, for dealing with the low frame rate on that HUD, I don't know how you did that, but you're on the numbers. Touchdown looked good to me. I'm going to give that one a solid, I'd give that a 9. Passenger on... Oh yeah, this is me and Ryan flying the 737.
040, you got it.
So I'm in the right seat.
The traffic, maintain visual separation of the 737 and will contact St. Louis Tower 118.50. Have a great flight, or a great night. Thanks for the help.
Have a great flight.
Worth having, huh?
Yep, see ya. Whenever you're a controller on VATSIM, you're so used to saying have a great flight instead of saying to the controller as the pilot, have a great night.
Approach is armed, looking good. Yep.
So yeah, this is done by using your controls on Microsoft Flight Sim 2020.
Little up, bring that nose up as much as you can.
You can have virtual passengers, and we whenever I was streaming, we would let people join as a passenger on the plane during our flights on VATSIM. That's a beautiful view of Clayton, Missouri out there in the distance. That's Highway 170 right here. We're coming up to that interchange.
Stable. Looking good.
Yep, crossing over 170 now.
There's Honcho taxiing.
Good old Honcho out there. He was flying with us.
Little left to center line.
Looking good. Oh yeah.
This is the hill.
Nice.
Creased it. Beautiful. Speed brakes out.
Now I'm biased.
Two in reverse.
I'm biased with Ryan. But I would say that's a 9.8. 9.8. Nah, it's a 10.
In the braking.
It's a 10, bud.
All right.
Nicely done. It's cool. I remember this flight, but I didn't. You know, you do so many of them, you start to forget. See the default St. Louis scenery here. But that's cool. A lot of FSX this time around. In the F-18 third-person view, baby. World Travel 3454 contact Toronto Center. So we're in Canada. Bring it up, bring it up. We need to find that donut. We're at 240 knots. Oh my God. Can we make it? We're so fast. Over the piano keys at 212, no problem. Not on speed, and we are using so much rudder. Oh, hang on to her. Oh no. Sliding all over the... Nailed it. FSX, we'll give you those... We're going to give you those points for the FSX, but still, That's just gonna bump you up to a 6. That was a wild ride. See, all the people that say, oh, in career mode in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, I can't land a plane because of the wind in real world weather. This is what it's like to land a small plane in real world weather. Looking good here, right over the piano keys. He's pulling the power out, round out the flare, letting the airplane bleed all the energy off. There's the stall horn. Beautiful landing. This looks like Roblox. I think this is Roblox. All right, so we're low on the approach. We got 4 red. We're dead. 0%. I wouldn't pull the power out yet. I wouldn't pull it out. We're at 150 knots, though. Yeah, we're coming in screaming here. Hold it off. Okay, there you go. 63 feet per minute. I don't know if that's accurate. I wouldn't say that Roblox is doing a good job of depicting the landing rate, but oh, what happened there? There you go. 311 feet per minute for that. Getting into aviation, that's a win. I'll give you a solid 4 for that landing. I am not sure what we're looking at here. I don't know what sim this is. Could be FSX, could be Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 with the graphics cranked down. There we go, over the numbers. Oh, we flared way too early. There you go, hold it off. Oh no, it's gonna drop like a rock here. Oh, that wind is helping though. This is FSX. This has to be FSX. Got the Dreamliner and Singapore Airlines colors coming in. We're coming in hot. There we go, we slowed up a little bit there. Oh, we're floating way too much float. We're good. That wasn't too bad. I caught the last one. I think it is technically legal. We caught the last one right there. Yeah, we barely made it in legally. We got an E-Jet landing in Edinburgh here. I'm thinking this is the virtual call E-Series. 1 above. Get back down on that glide. Minimums. We're still high on this approach. Just let the plane come down naturally here. Don't dive it.
50,
We're gonna get a sink rate if we dive it too hard.
40, 30, 20,
There you go.
10,
Ooh. The wind was right down the runway here.
50,
Doesn't look like we have full flap down.
30,
I know we're full flap. We're flap 40. Yeah, that was a rough landing. You could tell that was a rough one. We got Southwest Airlines coming into Honolulu, Hawaii. Look at that. Turn in on final of that wind. There you go. Oh, whoa. A little left to center line there. Keeping it up. Boy, that coral looked really good over we're flying over the water there. Reversers are out. Okay, we get another view here. Yeah, that looks beautiful there, but. All right. Can't really tell what's going on inside the cockpit. I'm not sure what's happening there. Roll it back. Yeah, see, we're so high on that flare. There we go. Seemed like a pretty sporty approach. Bandicam, baby. GOFS. We're coming in. Oh my God. What? What is even happening? And it's over just like that? That was the clip? We have to break this down now. Hold on. How fast are we going? 100 and maybe 10 knots? It's 78 degrees and sunny where they're at right now at 3:48 p.m. This was on 8/31 of 2023. I think we hit the ground before we got to the runway. We did. Boom! And it bounces. This is Fort Lauderdale, right? I think so. GOFS. I'm gonna give that one a 2. This is screaming in too. No VREF.
30, 20, retard, 5,
Everybody's just trying to butter, but that was an illegal landing, wasn't it? Nope. Just barely made it. Barely made it on that one. El Granada is where we're landing, it looks like. Back there. Holding it off. 135. We're a little on it. It was a smooth landing. I just have no idea what's going on. So, we'll give that one I'll give it an 8. Louisiana 1 at Midway. There's the threshold there. 22 left. Oh yeah. No, you don't butter these landings into Midway. You just get it down. There you go. Nice. Reverse thrust. British Airways A320. So we have Speedbird coming into Miami. Photogrammetry, man. It's just, it always looks so apocalyptic. It doesn't matter how good the photogrammetry is. It always has that like disheveled look. All right, coming over the threshold. Hold it off. There we go. Aiming point and right on it. Right on the touchdowns. Like, that's pretty darn good. And look at that. It looks like it's about to drop a tornado out of that. I don't know what sim this is. If Kuwait Airlines 777, 117 knots. How is it flying? It's down. And that's it. So let's watch this landing one more time. It's very shallow, but he's bleeding speed off. I see it now. He had his speed before. It was a smooth touchdown. I just can't see the touchdown zone. I don't know. It looks like he ate up all that runway and is going to run off the end of the runway. What do you want to bet? So here's the threshold of the runway. Here's the numbers over here. We're really trying here. That looks to me like the numbers of the runway. So we're over the numbers there. Here's one set of touchdown markers. Another one. We're legal, it looks like. From the best I can decipher out of the Jaggies, I would say that we're still legal. So I'm going to bump this one up to a 7. Halifax in a Honda Jet, and they say that they think they busted minimums here. Oh, I see the minimums there. Yeah, 641.
1,000.
Just to the left of the altimeter. There's 1,000 there. Still flying absolute IMC. Cannot see anything. 650, almost to 641. Yup. We busted minimums. We would be on a go around right now. And they're not sure. Getting the 500 call. Adding that power back to it. I've never flown a Honda Jet. It's a cool looking plane. There's the runway, rabbits. Ho, ho, ho.
Autopilot.
There you go.
200.
Yeah, we busted minimums here. It's a sim. You don't want to go around. But that was pretty impressive to see that.
30. 20.
10.
10. 5.
Left rudder, left aileron. Oh! What is happening? Okay, well, the approach was cool to see. It was done by the autopilot. The landing, I would give that a 5. I'll give you a 5 because you did stick it all the way through the IMC to the rabbits. So that was pretty cool to see, but yeah, I'll give it a 5. So we got Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 being recorded. Monitor capture here. Altitude's there. I can't tell our speed or anything here. Went over the numbers on up. Okay, not bad. Reverse thrust. Looks like we might be using Xbox controller there. I don't know how people land in the outside view like that, looking at the side and then going off of that. I don't know how they do that. So hats off to you for that. But yeah, I'll give it a 6. That'll do it for me tonight. Thank you all so much. Have a great one. Love you. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.